Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we will be exposing Patricia Bright's top 10 tips for success. Now most of you guys know Patricia Bright as a YouTube star that has over 3 million subscribers on all of her YouTube platforms. She also has over 1.2 million followers on Instagram. She's a millionaire, a real estate investor. She's been featured in Forbes. She's worked with several brands such as Amazon, Fenty Beauty, Revolution, and much more. She's a mom, a wife, an author. As you can see, this list is pretty much endless. But today I will be going ahead to expose her top 10 tips for success. Number 1, create something when you feel like you don't fit in. Now, most people know Patricia Bright started her YouTube channel because she didn't fit in. She didn't really have any friends or a group of people that she felt like she belonged to. And as you know, this feeling isn't anything foreign. Everyone has some points in their life felt like they haven't fit in, either with a group or with their friends or with their family or whatever the case may be. So one of her tips is when you feel like you don't fit in, the best thing that you can do is to create something. It doesn't necessarily have to be an online platform. It could be like a hobby that you've always wanted to try or whatever the case may be. But definitely when you feel like you don't fit in, create something. Number 2 is just try, even if you might not be good enough. Just try. Now, Patricia Bright mentions that when she first graduated, she got a job working in a corporate setting. Now, this corporate job that she got, she didn't get it because she passed her exams. She got it because she just tried. And even when she tried and she didn't really get the results that she needed to get the job, because she was able to find a way to get another chance to make up for it. So definitely, even if you feel like you aren't qualified, or even if you feel like you don't have the right skills, if it's something that you definitely know that you want, definitely try. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Tip number 3, don't allow other people's opinion of you to stop you from doing what you really want to do. Now, when Patricia started her YouTube platform, she was also working in a corporate setting. When they found out about this, they pretty much just sent the video to everyone and kind of like just laughed at her for it behind her back. I mean, back then YouTube isn't what it was now, so it kind of looked weird, like, seeing your coworker talking about all these random like clothes and stuff, which can be pretty embarrassing. So they kind of just sent it to everyone and laughed at her for doing that. So when you ever get in a situation where other people are making fun of you because of something that you really want to do, don't allow their opinion to deter you or to distract you from doing what you really want to do. If you like these tips and you feel like these tips can be very helpful for you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below so you can be notified each time I post. Also, go ahead and hit the like button. It lets me know that you do like these kind of videos and for me to continue to make these kind of videos. Tip number 4, be yourself. Now, this might sound a little bit cliche because we see it and we hear it pretty much, everywhere we go. But we do have to understand that it's important to be centered in who you are and rooted in who you are as a person. We see so many different people online doing different things, and sometimes it can be hard for Patricia to stay within what she feels comfortable and not pretend to be doing doing this that gets this person more views, or doing that gets this person way more subscribers. But it's also important to stay true to who you are in terms of like the brands that she works with, in terms of like, what she believes, her beliefs, and not like kind of like deviate or change who she is, either to get a check or to get more views and more subscribers, or to appear to be more likable. So therefore, the same thing can apply to you. Now, is there anything that you've been doing that you definitely feel like is not really you, but you're doing it to maybe get more money, or, get someone else to like you, or whatever the case may be? Do understand that it's very, very important to stay true to who you are so that the things that are for you can align in your path and get to you. Tip number 5, believe that you can be successful in whatever you choose to do. Now, one thing that Patricia always mentions is that she believes that regardless of what she's doing, she will be successful at it. Now, success is more of a mindset, as we've seen multiple times, and not really based on one field or the other. I mean, who would have thought that, doing YouTube could make someone millions of dollars, or at least set them on a path to become a millionaire? Who would have ever known? So therefore, it's always important that regardless of what you're doing, regardless of how little or insignificant what you might be doing might seem to you, it is important that you always have that mindset that regardless of what I'm doing or regardless of where I am, I'm going to be successful. Rule number 6, do your research. Now, when Patricia Bright first started college, her major was in fashion design or fashion marketing or fashion marketing, yeah. So later on, she realized that, if I graduated with this major, I wouldn't really be getting a good return on my investment. So let me look and let me see what else I can major in that's going to get me a decent job with a decent pay after graduating. And therefore, she was able to change her major and transition into accounting. Now, for most people, it might seem that, it might seem a little bit more easier to jump into something, but it's always important to definitely do your research. Yes, we do understand that other people have told you their opinion on X, Y, and Z, but it's equally important for you to go ahead and dig in and do your own research. Nowadays, it's actually very easy for people to find out the information they need to find out because of resources like Google and YouTube and several other platforms. So definitely don't be scared to do your research and find out the information that you need so you can make the best decision to put you in the best possible position. Tip number 7, know what you want. As we've seen from her videos, Patricia Bright knows exactly what she wants. It's very rarely that you would see her confused or questioning who she is or where she's going or her goals. It's always important and imperative to know exactly what you want. Set goals by the year, set goals by the month, set goals by the week, set goals by the hour, and definitely set goals every single day. Tip number 8, iron sharpens iron. Patricia Bright mentions multiple times that the only reason why she was able to get her first corporate job right out of university was because of a friend she knew who gave her inside information as to what she needed to be put in a certain position. So therefore, if you know exactly what you want, it's always important to surround yourself with people who are going in that direction. Your network will always be your net worth. So definitely be picky about who you choose to spend your time with, because the people that you do surround yourself with will determine the outcome and the trajectory of your life. Tip number 8, don't indulge in limiting beliefs. Now, for most of us, it might be very easy for us to settle with the limiting beliefs that we've developed due to maybe our environment, our surroundings, family members, friends. But definitely when you do hear of limiting beliefs, identify it and choose not to settle for it. Just because your family or your parents or your siblings didn't graduate from college doesn't mean that you also will not be graduating for college. Just because no one in your family drives a car doesn't mean that you wouldn't need to drive a car. Just because no one in your family lives above the poverty line does not mean that you have to stay below the poverty line. So definitely identify those limiting beliefs and choose not to indulge in those limiting beliefs. Tip number 10, you have to understand that your university degree alone is not enough. Now that the world is rapidly changing and things are advancing because of technology, most jobs are being replaced and created every single day. So never have in mind that just because I have this degree means that I'm going to be working in this same field for X amount of years. It's actually very rare that actually happens during this time period. So definitely have in mind that just because I have a college degree doesn't mean that that's it. Definitely be open-minded to learning new skills and continue to learn as you progress and advance beyond. And that is it for this video. If you're loving these tips, definitely hit the subscribe button below so you can be notified each time I post. And also, if you do like these kind of videos, hit the like button just so I know to make more of these videos. Enjoy the rest of your day.